herbicide and sugar beet this morning. Now my second tank. Had a nice early start this morning, started at 5 o'clock. So it's time now, 7:20, so I'm now halfway through my second tank, so we're getting there. It's our biggest field we got. This field's 30 hectare field, so it's a big old field of sugar beet. A bit ironic really, because the sugar beet factory is literally just behind it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but I don't know what you can see, but literally that's literally at the bottom of this field, well, across the road. But so these beet ain't got far to go when we come to harvest them. I say we harvest them, we have a contractor, excuse me, James Flat and Son. They come in and they do it. Yeah, they drill it and they harvest it, and then we have normally Brian Nunn with his mouse or his beet loader. So yeah, it's a relatively nice morning. A little bit of mist in the air, 15 degrees. So it's not too bad for beet spraying at the stage that the crop's at the minute. I don't want to be any more than 20 degrees, otherwise that can kill the plant. The chemical just takes over the plant and just kills it. So with this job, it's got to be like it is now, really, to make it more effective. Sorry I haven't been posting many videos recently. Well, I say posting, I ain't done a lot of videos recently. I've had a busy week. I just haven't really had time to be getting on the camera, really. I've been doing this and that, and in between doing irrigation and other little jobs, so I haven't really had time, to be fair. But once I got this beet job out of the way, that's all the spraying job, spraying up to date. So I'm hoping, that's why I started early this morning. I'm trying to get it done before lunchtime, before it gets too hot, so I can basically get this done, and then tomorrow I just come in and do a couple of irrigators and go home again. On bank holiday weekend, Sunday tomorrow, so go around and see Mr. Eagles probably tonight and drop the camera off so you can get these videos up online for you. Yeah, so mix that we're putting on the herbicide on this is, speaking of eagles, there he is, Snapchat. Bental Turbo, Oblix MT and Gold Tech 70. It's quite a big mix, to be fair. So put it on 150 litres a hectare on a low drift 3-star nozzle, and then a medium defined coarse spray. I tell you what, though, best pen in the world this is, like Massey Ferguson pen, best pen ever. I would show you my hoodie. It's on the back of it. Basically, I bought a hoodie offline the other day. It says on the back on there, it says nobody's perfect, but if you drive an MF, then you're pretty damn close. And I bought another one as well. It says if you drive a tractor, we're friends. If you drive a Massey, we are family. No truer words spoke here, my friends. So yeah, what have I been doing this week? This I sprayed 2 fields of potatoes for blight and foliar feed, so some manganese, make them grow a bit and protect them against blight. And then in the afternoon, no, not yesterday, day before, didn't do any spraying yesterday, I was irrigating all day yesterday, Friday that is. So Thursday I done 2 fields of potatoes first thing, and then went and sprayed Eldon's onions on the afternoon. So, and then literally as soon as I finished their onions, I was going to do a bit more. I was going to possibly make a start on this beet job, and it bloody pissed it down with rain, didn't it? So I couldn't do nothing, and yesterday it was just a bit too wet really. The leaf was a bit wet and stuff like that, so we thought I'd just leave it and I'll do it today, being Saturday today. So yeah, 3 blokes are off on holiday, so today's just me on here, and then we got Simon and Richard, they're in as well, and they're doing the irrigation while I do this. So just chilling there, got my boots off as normal, feet up, and just loving life, going up and down 14k, 150 litres a hectare, 100% right, loving life. Got 12.9 hectares left in the tank. And what we've done so far, 12 hectares, no, area work 16 hectares, area main 12, and I got 12 hectares left in the tank. Can't beat it. Got a bit of a throat infection coming, I think. I had a sore throat for the last 2 days, and a bit of a toothache, so I get it quite a lot each year. I think I get tonsillitis at least once or twice. I did think about having my tonsils took out, but I can't really afford to be off work, to be fair. I ain't got the time. I say that, I'm off next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm going to Thorpe Park on the Thursday with me mate Dale, who's been in the videos of the John Deere. We're going there with him and his wife and the kids as they're off on holiday, so we'll go there for the day. Friday I'm going to go off fishing for the day, and then the Saturday I'm driving the tanker on a lorry, cart and digestate, so I'll get the camera on then and I'll show you what it's like being a lorry driver. Got to take the Scania 450 Arctic with a tanker on the back, the triaxle tanker, cart out digestate to the Xerion, so that won't be too bad. Nice and easy. I do like this field, it's nice long work and stuff like that, but it just seemed to take forever to get across it. I mean, what time did I start this? Started at 10 to 7, it's now 7:30, so 40 minutes ago, and I'd say just over halfway. But I take a while to do the headlands because there's so many. I mean, and then if you set up barn, but there's a little headland up to the barn, then it comes round it, up to the top, then a little one at the top, and it comes round that bit of game cover, along, in again, goes down, cuts in again, goes down, and it comes all the way along them trees up there, up to the road, and there's another headland that goes all the way along there, so you spend a lot of time just backing up into the corners. But I mustn't moan really, because the field I got next is called Triangle. It's a 3 hectare field, and it is literally to a point like that. So there's loads of little scoot work. It's bloody pain in the arse, that field. Mind you, there's only about 3 tram lines, but I'm going to have to go back and fill up first before I do that. I ain't going to have enough in the tank to do that, because they're all different mixes. I mean, the field I done across the road there this morning, that was my first field I done. That was a different mix to what I've got in now. Then this field and that field triangle, that's a different mix. Then once I finish triangle, I then got to go fill up again, because I've got to put in a different mix of one field over at our other farm at Thurston. Pardon me. And then after that, go to our field, farm at Pakenham. We've got what we got over there, 1, 2, like 3 fields to do over there, and they're all different mix. That farm's a different mix, I should say, sorry. So them 3 fields are the same mix, but different mix to these other 2 that I've got to do. So yes, all good. And yawned already. It's only 7:30. I mean, I got up. What time did I get up? I got up at 4:15. Left at 4:30. Quickly went to Tesco's and got some cigarettes and 2 cans of Monster and some ibuprofen for my throat. And then I got in the yard about 10 to 5. Time I got in the sprayer and up the tank, fill up and filled up and that. I mean, I didn't leave a tank till about 5:30, I think it was, so I didn't get up the field till nearly 6 o'clock, but still that's better than still 2 hours ahead of myself and what I would have normally been if I'd have started at 7. So I mean, if I'd started at 7, I mean, I wouldn't even be up that field yet spraying, so I can't moan. Heavy old field this is, really, to be fair. I mean, that side of the field, that's quite nice dirt. I say nice dirt, that's heavy, but that's bodied, shall I say. But up here, that is stony and that's heavy clay. Basically all this top area up here, or where it dropped back down the hill over the top there, that's quite horrible dirt, really, to be fair. I mean, when we put cereals on here, you have to work it twice with whatever bit of kit you do it with. So say we plough it, here you go, I'm now coming into it now, look. You have to plough it, you have to culti press it twice, and sometimes we even have to run a power over it just to get enough till fare for me to come through with a drill. Otherwise the seed just sit on the top and Mr. Rook comes along, thank you very much, see you later. I mean, we had a bean crop up here, when was that? Beet this year, and they had 2 wheat, so 3 years ago we had some beans up the top there, and they just got absolutely annihilated by crows and pigeons. There weren't bugger all crop there, and I said to the combine driver Matt, I said, is it really worth putting the combine up here? So we'll just top them and plough them in. And he said, nah, he said, we'll get, I think we got about 2 trailers off this whole top bit. But there you go, that's what it is. One thing we can't really control is nature and the weather. I mean, for all its intents and purposes, I mean, today I could be lucky and finish my spraying, or I couldn't, you know. I mean, there is forecast for showers today. I mean, I think I looked this morning, that said something like 40% chance of rain today, up until 12 o'clock. Here, look, 8 o'clock, 90% chance of rain. I mean, what's it now? 7:30. 60%, 40%, 30%, and then 12 o'clock. Yeah, basically up until, I've got until 12 o'clock to finish my spraying. Which I don't think is going to happen, but I'll give it my best go. See what happens. Anyway guys, I'll crack on and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, see you later.